Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here. Welcome back to another brand tournament. You know what time it is. It is get back into shape season. It's early January. All of the New Year's resolutioners are out and about trying to find which gym will be their home, right? Which one is going to help them get them gains, get back into shape? Well, I'm going to help you decide that based on this categorical tournament. I have a bowl of magical categories. How this is going to go, each gym chain will go head to head. First to 3 points in these initial rounds, I will draw a category. Let's say it's initiation fee. Whichever one has the cheaper initiation fee will get a point. I'll grab more categories and so on and so forth. If you don't understand now, just watch for a few minutes. You'll get it. There are 12 national gym and fitness center chains I have on this tournament. You've probably heard about most of them. There may be a few that aren't in your area just yet, but I'm going to help you decide via whoever wins this tournament on which gym to go to. All right, let's get this started with round one. Our first matchup is the 9th seed Lifetime Fitness against the 8th seed 24 Hour Fitness. So what we're going to do is roll the magical bowl. The first category I got for y'all today is, joke's on you, hit that like button because I know you're hype. For real, the first category I got for y'all today is category 2, which is going to be membership costs. So whichever one is cheaper will get the point. And again, it's first at 3 points, best out of 5. Lifetime Fitness has a $180 a month membership cost on average nationally. 24 hours is $60, 3 times cheaper. So 24 Hour Fitness will get the first point here. I will roll the magical bowl once more. And the next category we're going to pull is category 7. Category 7 is hours. How many hours a day are they open? Of course, fitting a workout into your schedule is a big part about what gym you should choose. Well, 24 hours, they're 24 hours open every single hour of the day. Meanwhile, Lifetime Fitness is open an average of 19 and a half hours a day. 24 Hour Fitness is going to go up 2-0. If they get one more point, they win and move on to the Great 8. This is basically the play-in matches to determine the top 8. And we'll go on from there. This is category 5. This is the next one that is rolled. And that's going to be logo preference. So this one is perfectly on me. Although some people, you could be one of those people that chooses a place just on how it looks, how pretty or cool their logo is. So I'm going to help decide that for y'all right now, although this is my personal preference. We have 24 Hour Fitness. It's kind of boring, but it's kind of sleek. I like the color scheme with the red and blue. It's all right. What about, what's the other one we said? Lifetime Fitness. Yes, of course. Lifetime Fitness, it's gray, it's bold, but it's boring and it's lame. I'm going for 24 Hour Fitness. They are going to win 3-0 against Lifetime Fitness. Moving on to the Grade 8. Lifetime Fitness, you're the first one out. No one go to Lifetime Fitness if you're undecided right now. And if you go to Lifetime Fitness or any of these other gyms and you really support them, put it down in the comments below. I'd like to see where my fan base goes to work out, not in a creepy way. All right, the second play-in matchup we have is the 5th seed Gold's Gym, all right, against the last seed O2 Fitness, which I'm pretty sure is pretty much West Coast for now, but they're getting pretty big out there. So this will be quite the matchup. We have category 6 to start us out on this one. Category 6 is going to be slogan. All right, which one has the better slogan in my opinion? Slogan, maybe not the most important factor when choosing a gym, but you may hear it a lot. I don't know. For O2 Fitness, back to basics. The groundwork for your goals. Back to basics, the groundwork for your goals. That's wordy. I don't really like it. I like what it stands for, but I do appreciate that it doesn't have life in it. A lot of these have life in it, and I can appreciate that that one doesn't. Gold's Gym, the original home of serious training. As a dude who's on the grind, I appreciate that one more personally. So personally, I'm going to hit that one. Gold's Gym slogan gets them the first point here. The next category we got is 13, one of the last categories, which is going to be classes. What kind of classes do these gyms offer? All right, let me go to my notes right here, because you may be one who wants something a little bit different than the standard workout. You may want yoga or a dance class. So what do these offer in comparison? Which one has better classes? O2 Fitness, all right, they have yoga, cycling, strength training, all right. A decent variety. It's not their strong suit, but they have some variety. Meanwhile, Gold's Gym has a more focus on bodybuilding classes and strength training classes. Some locations do offer cardio, yoga, and cycling. However, it's mainly for bodybuilding. If you want more variety of everyday classes, O2 Fitness may be the go-to, may have the slight edge here. So they're going to get a point here, tying it up 1-1. All right, subscribe if you've liked this so far. If you want to get in shape, this is your first step, smashing that subscribe button with all your strength. All right, seriously though, let's draw category 1. So this is what they're seated upon here, which is going to be total number of locations. All right, I would have done revenue, but these gyms, they like to hide their revenue well. Couldn't find some good numbers. So Gold's Gym has about 700 locations nationally versus O2 Fitness only has 30 right now, but they're on the up and up on the West Coast. Regardless though, Gold's Gym is going to get the point here, going up 2-1. Needing one more point to move on. Category 8. Category 8 is going to be rating. How do the customers feel on a customer rating system out of 5 stars? For Gold's Gym, they have a 3.6 out of 5-star rating, which is one of the lower ones in this tournament. However, O2 Fitness has a 3.4 out of 5-star rating, which is the worst in this tournament. They're going to lose 3-1. Losing this tournament, don't go to O2 Fitness. Although if you're not in the West Coast, you don't have much of a choice unless you were going to move all the way for that gym. Don't. Gold's Gym, you go on to the grade 8. Congratulations on moving forward. We have 2 more play-in rounds before we get into the grade 8 and beyond. The next one is going to be the 11th seed New York Sports Club, which again is a regional northeastern chain, which is on the up and up, against the 6th seed LA Fitness, which is where I personally go to with Declan and Anthony. So this is the gym I go to, as I just said. However, I don't have super strong feelings, in case you're wondering if there is some strong bias. LA Fitness is solid, but maybe there's better out there. We're going to find out now. Let's get to rolling the magical bowl. We got category 6 to start out this one. Category 6, once again, is going to be that slogan. LA Fitness's slogan is one place for all the ways you work out. One place for all the ways you work out. It's okay. What about New York Sports Club? Improving lives through fitness. Improving lives through fitness. Or the one place for all the ways you work out. I don't like either. I don't like all the fitness ones having lives in there, and New York Sports Club has life and fitness. However, improving lives through fitness is shorter and sweeter than some of the other ones. I think I'm going to give the point to New York Sports Club. Yep, so they're going to go up 1-0. The next category we have is going to be category 9. My 9s have lines. That's something I need to work on, but that's just how I taught myself. So my 9s have lines. Category 9 is going to be overall vibe. Which gym has a better vibe overall? Because obviously for some people that's going to be a huge factor. All right, some people don't like the intimidating sort of style of gym. Some people don't like the super soft casual type of gym. It just depends on who you are, but overall how I have it ranked is the more laid back gym, the more spacious, inviting gym will be rated higher because more people like that type of setting. I have noticed, and the more serious dude vibe type of gym is going to be lower on this. So anyways, New York Sports Club or LA Fitness. So let's look at this. LA Fitness, all right, very versatile, community-driven vibe. You have a lot of people from diverse backgrounds in the areas going to LA Fitness. Mine's a perfect example. All sorts of people from town all go to the same LA Fitness. It's kind of a middle-of-the-road type of vibe between seriousness and casualness. What about New York Sports Club? It caters to real busy urbanites. It's very practical, straightforward, get down, do your business. And locations, from what I've heard, have been very hit or miss. Some are a lot more serious. Others are a lot more laid back. So I'm gonna give the nod here to LA Fitness because it is a little bit more consistent and it's a little bit more community driven, it seems like, from what I've read up about. So they're gonna tie it up 1-1. The next category we have is category 13. So we're going back to the classes being offered here between New York Sports Club and LA Fitness. Again, the more variety, the more classes they offer, the better they're going to perform over here. All right. LA Fitness offers a very solid variety of classes, including Zumba, yoga, Pilates, boot camps, cycling, dance, and they have a lot of schedule openings for those classes, so pretty good for them. Meanwhile, New York Sports Clubs does offer yoga, Pilates, and Zumba, but the quality and quantity of their classes seems to be a lot lower and a lot less offered than LA Fitness. So LA Fitness going to get another point here, going up 2-1. Next up is Category 1. What they're seated upon. LA Fitness has 550 locations. New York Sports Club, only 90, getting to 100, but not quite there. LA Fitness is going to win fairly comfortably, 3-1. Moving on to the Grade 8. New York Sports Club, you are out of here. The final play-in matchup we have is the 7th seed Crunch Fitness against the 10th seed Equinox Fitness. First category is going to be 2. Category 2 is going to be the membership cost between both of them. Equinox Fitness is the most expensive here at $315 a month to go work out at Equinox. Meanwhile, for what's the other one before I forget? Crunch Fitness is about $20 per month, one of the cheapest in this tournament. Crunch Fitness, definitely more bang for your buck, maybe, going up 1-0. Category 5 now, from 2 to 5, we have the logo. So which logo is better between Equinox and Crunch? Crunch has a nice blue logo. There's some orange ones too based on location. I like the man, crunching the crunch. That's pretty cool. It's unique. There's some detail there. What about Equinox? Very simplistic, modern, fancy, boring. I'm going for Crunch Fitness here. They are quickly up 2-0, threatening to sweep Equinox, which is the luxury gym brand. We have Category 7 next. Category 7 is going to be hours. Crunch Fitness is open about 14 hours a day, and they're closed, I think, on Sunday. So you do get a whole day that you can't go there. That's going to hurt their overall point. Equinox, not available. I couldn't find their gym hours anywhere. And that could just be me. All right, I don't know. But I think you're going to have more availability to go to Crunch. So Equinox, even though it's the fancy over $300 a month, they have some super fancy amenities that we didn't get to that you may want to look up if you have the wealth to go there. Go check them out if you're rich. If you're not, like most of the people probably watching, Crunch is moving on to the Grade 8. All right, y'all, it's time for the Grade 8. Still best out of 5, first to 3 points. The lowest seed we have surviving from the play-in tournament is going to be that 8th seed 24-Hour Fitness. They go up against the number 1 seed Anytime Fitness. Let's go. Again, this determines which gym you should go to. Category 6 to start us off. Category 6 is going to be the slogan between the two. Anytime Fitness. Is that what we said? Oh, 24. Yeah, Anytime and 24 Hour. 24-Hour Fitness, their slogan is Fitness Made Personal. Live your healthiest, happiest life. Wow, that's a mouthful, and it doesn't have a ring to it at all. Anytime Fitness, let's make healthy happen. I don't like it not necessarily, but it makes sense. It's simp. It has a little bit more of a ring to it. Let's make healthy happen. Anytime Fitness is going to get the nod over 24 Hour to start us off right here. Next up is Category 3. Category 3 is going to be initiation fee. All right, so when you first sign up, are you going to have to pay anything? For 24 Hour Fitness, no. For Anytime Fitness, no. So we are going to re-roll. That is a tie right there. All right, they are all stuck together, but it's going to be number 1, Category 1, what they're seated upon. Anytime Fitness has 4,500 locations. 24 Hour Fitness, only 280. So Anytime going up 2-0, threatening to sweep 24 Hour. Next up, we have Category 13, going back to the classes. These classes have been important between the two. Or it's so far in this tournament is what I'm trying to say. Anytime and 24 Hour. 24 Hour offers cycling, cardio, kickboxing, yoga, strength training. They have decent schedule and flexibility with their classes, kind of mid-tier. Meanwhile, for 24 Hour Fitness, where is that guy? That's what we just talked about. What about Anytime Fitness is what I'm trying to say. I need to work out my brain because apparently it can't function. Anytime Fitness primarily caters to the self-guided fitness. There is some very small group training sessions, but they don't really have a lot of classes compared to 24 Hour. So 24 Hour Fitness is going to get a point. They are down 2-1. Category 9. Now, again, my 9s have lines, and that's going to be the vibe between Anytime Fitness and 24 Hour Fitness. So Anytime Fitness, very convenient and supportive. Focuses on 24/7 access and a neighborhood feel. Probably one of the most casual. 24 Hour. They're it's again flexible with the schedule. However, the environment encourages more commitment. There's more seriousness at 24 Hour that I've seen rather than Anytime Fitness. So Anytime Fitness is going to get the dub here, 3-1. They move on to the final 4. 24 Hour Fitness, it may be an option. It may have caught your eye, but it's not winning this tournament. It is out. It's gone till failure. All right, our next matchup in the Grade 8 is the 5th seed Gold's Gym against the 4th seed Orange Theory. Orange Theory has blown up recently, and they get to prove themselves here. Starting off with Category 6, we're going back to the slogans here. Gold's Gym, the original home for serious training. They won this last round. What about Orange Theory? More confidence, more life, more than a gym. More confidence, more life, more than a gym. Or the original home of serious training. More confidence, more life, more than a gym. The original home of serious training. As much as I kind of like the grittiness of Gold's Gym, and it's shorter, I kind of want to give the point here to Orange Theory. Let's see what they got here. I'm kind of gravitated towards it right now. Next up, we have Category 3. Category 3 is going to be initiation fee. There is none for Orange Theory, but there is a $25 initiation fee on average for Gold's Gym. Orange Theory up quickly, 2-0. All right, next up, we got, as they're stuck together, Category 4. Category 4 is going to be cancellation fee. This is one we haven't gotten yet. Is there a fee you have to pay if you decide to cancel or void your contract? For Orange Theory, no. There isn't. You could back off and you should be good. For Gold's Gym, though, there is a $125 cancellation fee. That is the third most in this tournament, and that's not going to be good as they are swept 3-0. Gold's Gym has been around forever. It's the dude's gym, so some people may want to go there anyway, regardless, but they have failed. They are out of here. Orange Theory moving on to the final 4 with a sweep. The next matchup we have is the 3rd seed Snap Fitness against the 6th seed LA Fitness. First category is 5. Category 5 gonna be that logo between the two, between LA Fitness and Snap. All right, LA Fitness, kind of a purple and gold color scheme, kind of unique. It's okay. I don't love it. There's something to it, but overall, it's kind of boring to me. Meanwhile, Snap Fitness, the gray and red color scheme, it seems a lot more corporate, surprisingly, and a lot more boring. The font sucks. That's not encouraging. LA Fitness is going to get the first point here. Next up, we have Category 7. Category 7, once again, going to be the hours. How often are they open? Snap Fitness is open 24/7. All right, so every hour you're good to go. LA Fitness, a lot less. Only 13 hours a day on average. All right, just above half a day. That's not going to cut it here. They lose a point. Snap Fitness ties it up 1-1. Next up, we have Category 14, which is the last category, which is going to be coaches. Do any of these gyms and fitness centers offer one-on-one coaching? If so, how good is it? Is it quality? What do people think? So this is rated on best coaching experiences to least. All right. What about Snap Fitness? Snap Fitness offers personal training at affordable rates, but the quality of coaching is questionable and inconsistent depending on the locations. Meanwhile, LA Fitness does have coaching and it's generally affordable, but very inconsistent. There are a lot of locations with very poor coaching ratings. There are a few with some excellent coaches, but vast majority of locations seem to complain about the coaching quality and flexibility. But it is affordable. Regardless, though, I think Snap Fitness has a general better coaching program than LA. They get the point here. They're up 2-1. And next up is Category 10. Category 10 is going to be innovation. All right, so we're getting a little bit different categories finally. Innovation. Have these gyms innovated the fitness chain, at all? Have they done anything special or noteworthy? Let's figure it out here. Which one do I see first? So, Snap Fitness shares a similar model to Anytime Fitness, but hasn't extended its services or offerings as aggressively. Basically, they're Anytime Fitness without the special amenities. There's nothing that they've really offered to the table. What about LA Fitness? Very traditional gym model, standard amenities, lacking unique features or forward-thinking innovations. LA Fitness is just a standard go-to gym. They haven't really pioneered anything. Therefore, Snap Fitness is going to get the point here, just barely edging LA Fitness out 3-1. Moving on to the final four. LA Fitness, you are out of here. However, I go there and it's all right. So I do have to throw out my little recommendation out there. I'm not super loyal, but I'm loyal enough to give them a shout out. Our last matchup of the Grade 8 is going to be the 7th seed Crunch Fitness against the 2nd seed Planet Fitness. No, we didn't forget about them. They're just a high up seed. And the first category we have is going to be 3. Category 3 being the initiation fee. For Planet Fitness, they have a $49 on average initiation fee. So almost $50 to get initiated with Planet Fitness. What about Crunch? Crunch has a $1 initiation fee. Just pay an extra buck to get started. That's a lot cheaper. Crunch Fitness going to get the point here, 1-0. All right, next up we have Category 2. Category 2 is going to be the membership cost. All right, price playing an important factor in this matchup. Crunch Fitness, $20 a month on average. Same with Planet Fitness. So they're tied on the membership cost. Next up, we have Category 6. Category 6 is going to be the slogan for Crunch Fitness, Crunch. It's a movement. All right. For Planet Fitness, the world judges. We don't. Catering towards, that more laid-back, judge-free zone, which is what they've pioneered. However, Crunch, it's a movement. The world judges, we don't. I kind of like the world judges, we don't, honestly. I think it rolls off the tongue a little bit better. Planet Fitness is going to tie it up 1-1. Category 4 next. Category 4, the cancellation fee. So these fees and prices have been important in this matchup. Crunch has a $10 cancellation fee. Planet Fitness has about a $60 on average cancellation fee. So Crunch, once again, a little bit cheaper here, and that's going to help them out as they're up 2-1. All right, and then we have Category 9. Category 9 is going to be that vibe, guys. Obviously, I think we know where this one's headed. Which one has the more laid-back vibe? Of course, that's going to be Planet Fitness. Super laid-back, super judgment-free. That's what their whole pitch is about, is their judgment-free zone. So, you know, Crunch Fitness also has a very inclusive and fun edge to it. Not bad regarding the vibe, but Planet Fitness owns that type of vibe. So they tied up 2-2. This is a contentious matchup on whoever goes to the Final Four. We have Category 8 next. Category 8 is going to be rating, customer rating. Crunch Fitness has a 4.3 out of 5-star rating on average. Planet Fitness, a 4.1 out of 5-star, 0.2 less. Crunch Fitness is going to get an upset here, dethroning Planet Fitness, who has reached their failure. They may be judgment-free, but they don't have what it takes to be a winner. See, that's the sort of judgment zone they don't have. Anyways, Planet Fitness, a lot of people recommend it, but they're out of here. Let's see who will go from the Final Four to the championship. Here are your seedings. We have the 1st, 3rd, 4th, and the only non-top 4 seed is Crunch Fitness. Let's start with them here. All right, Final Four and the championship will be best out of 7. So first to 4 points to make it interesting. It is the 7th seed Crunch Fitness and the 3rd seed Snap Fitness to see who goes to the finale. First up, Category 4, let's go to the cancellation fees. Crunch Fitness, as we said, $10. Snap Fitness, no cancellation fee for them. They will get the first point here, going up 1-0. All right, next up is Category 3. Category 3 is going to be initiation fee. As we said, Crunch Fitness, $1 initiation fee. Snap Fitness, $69 initiation fee on average. So Crunch going to tie it up 1-1. Next up, Category 6. Category 6 is going to be the slogan, Crunch, it's a movement. Snap Fitness, for the feeling. It's a movement for the feeling. I'm going for the feeling here. I feel like choosing that one. So Snap Fitness up 2-1. Next up, we got Category 9. Category 9, once again, going to the vibes here. All right, Crunch, as we said, pretty inclusive. All right, has a fun edge to it. Pretty cool. The Snap Fitness, other than Planet Fitness, is probably known for being the most casual and friendly. Very small, community-focused, 24/7, minimal crowds, low-pressure environment. I'm also going to have to give the nod here to Snap Fitness. They are up 3-1. Again, this is first of 4, so it's not over quite yet. Crunch could make a comeback, starting with Category 8, which is going to be their rating. 4.3 out of 5 stars. They won with this, beating out Planet Fitness. Can they beat out Snap Fitness? No. Snap Fitness has a 4. Snap Fitness has a 4 out of 5 star rating. A little bit less, so Crunch still in this, down 3-2. All right, next up, as they're stuck together, Category 12. Category 12 is going to be amenities. So this is going to be our first time getting amenities. Let's go to my notes page here. So which one offers, more? More of anything, really. More workout machines, more unique experiences, and that's going to be who ends up winning. Crunch Fitness combines affordability with decent amenities, including the training areas, group fitness classes. They have HIIT zones, which is cool. You can do some HIIT training. However, they lack those premium extra things like pools and spas that a lot of other fitness centers offer. Well, what about Snap Fitness? With Snap Fitness, there are no thrills, right? It is straight basic 24/7 laid back fitness, super affordable and convenient. However, there are no extra amenities at Snap Fitness. So Crunch has climbed back, tying this thing up 3-3. If you want someone who can come back, if you want to come back stronger than ever this new year, Crunch may be the one if they can pull this off. Look at me hyping them up. Category 1 was pulled, which is number of locations, what they're seated upon. Snap Fitness has 1,000 locations. Crunch Fitness, half as much, 500. Snap Fitness is barely gonna beat Crunch, moving on to the championship. But Crunch Fitness, I mean, I feel like through these categories, they gave themselves a talk up, right? They pitched their thing. So, you know, maybe consider them. But if you want a true winner, definitely don't, because they're out of here. Our final four matchup before the championship is the number 1 seed, Anytime Fitness, against the 4th seed, Orange Theory Fitness. All right, first up, we have Category 2. Category 2 is going to be the membership costs. Anytime Fitness, on average, $41 a month. Orange Theory, $80 a month, about twice as more expensive. Anytime, gonna get the first point here. Next up is Category 5. Category 5 is going to be the logo between Orange Theory and Anytime Fitness. Orange Theory, I kind of like it. All right, the red and orange, there's a little bit going on. Again, it kind of feels corporate. A lot of these fitness center logos feel corporate, so I'm not in love with it. But what about Anytime Fitness? Anytime Fitness, he's got the dude on there, right? You got that dude running. The font, kind of corporate too, but it's a little bit more bold. It's not as vibrant, but I like the dude. So I'm going with Anytime Fitness. They're up 2-0 against Orange Theory. What do we have next? We have Category 7 next, which is going to be the hours. Anytime is 24/7. Orange Theory is only 13 hours on average being open. So Anytime, of course, going to have the advantage. They're up 3-0. Could we get a sweep here? That would be impressive for a Final Four matchup. We have Category 14, which is going to be the coaches between Anytime Fitness and Orange Theory. So which has a better coaching experience? We're going to find that out right now. Orange Theory specializes in group training using heart rate monitors to maximize their results. That's also what they've been innovative about. So they have very skilled, high energy, high quality coaching and coaching sessions. That's one of their strong suits. Anytime Fitness has personal training tailored to beginners. Their trainers are competent. However, they're not as diverse or as high quality as Orange Theory. So Orange Theory is going to get a point here. They're not bowing down completely. Can they get another? We have Category 11. Category 11 is going to be our final category that we haven't hit on, which is cleanliness. All right, some people, this is a big deal for them. All right, some people don't really care. But ever since the you-know-what, a lot of people have been more cleanly conscious. So let's look at the cleanliness. Which one is cleaner between Anytime and Orange Theory? Anytime, all right, 24/7 gym, heavily depends on location management. All right, so it varies on location. Smaller facilities are easier to clean, but a lower staff presence often has inconsistent cleaning to it. So there is some occasional deep cleanings and whatnot, but it's honestly not one of the most cleanly according to the people. Orange Theory, all right, it's very structured. There's a quick turnover in equipment between sessions. The model encourages staff and members to prioritize cleanliness, especially since it's a smaller studio-style gym. There's a high attention to hygiene and cleanliness with Orange Theory, so they will get a point again. It is 3-2. So if you want clean, Orange Theory is better. Category 10 next. Category 10 is going to be innovation. Once again, Anytime, the 24/7 model, they help pioneer that. But Orange Theory is a lot more innovative in technology and structure, and they have the heartbeat monitors. It's a lot more unique than just a 24/7 system. Orange Theory is going to tie it up 3-3. We've had some exciting Final Four matches prolonging this video. You are working up a sweat just watching this. Category 13 is going to be the deciding factor on who goes to the championship, and that is going to be the classes. Well, once again, this is where Orange Theory thrives. They have a lot more in terms of classes. It's a studio-style gym rather than Anytime Fitness, which has some, like cycling and yoga, but Orange Theory is going to come back and get the dub here. And they're going to go to the finale. So what I could say, Anytime Fitness is cheap, affordable, and 24/7. That may be suited greatly for a lot of viewers. However, Orange Theory they're pioneering the fitness game. They're more structured. They're more clean. They're more about classes and teamwork. So if you like that, stay tuned because they're in the finale. We have the 4th seed Orange Theory and the 3rd seed Snap Fitness. The top 2 seeds have been kicked out. They did not make it here. So, will it be Orange Theory? Will it be Snap Fitness? Put your votes down below. Who are you voting for? Do you go to any of these gyms? Let's get it started with Category 2, which is going to be membership cost. Of course, one of the most important factors when looking for a gym. For Snap Fitness, $40 a month. For Orange Theory, $80. Snap Fitness goes up 1-0. All right, Category 5 is next. Category 5 is going to be the logo. So which logo looks better? I said I like Orange Theory, okay. I don't mind it. It's colorful and whatnot. Snap Fitness, is that what we're doing? Yeah, Snap Fitness, what a boring corporate ass logo. Orange Theory is going to get the point here. They tie it up 1-1. All right, next up, Category 14. This is going to be the coaches here. All right, I want to say Orange Theory is going to win, but I need to look back at the notes. All right, between this. Yeah, Orange Theory, once again, gonna win here. Snap Fitness, they have personal training, but very inconsistent based on location, on the quality and availability of coaches. Orange Theory, that's what they're, one of their strong suits. So they go up 2-1. Next up, we got Category 7. Category 7 is going to be the hours. Snap Fitness is 24/7. Orange Theory, only 13 hours. So Snap Fitness ties it up 2-2. Whoa, one flew. He wants to be a category chosen. He wants to be a winner and change his life for the better, like all of y'all that are still here. Category 11 is going to be cleanliness once again. So let's take a look here. We already established Orange Theory, one of the most cleanly brands. But what about Snap Theory? Does Snap Theory offer some good old cleanliness as I spit everywhere? No, not really. In fact, Snap Theory is lower on the list. They focus on self-serve cleaning and periodic staff interventions, so they're not being cleaned quite as often. All right, you have to depend on each member in the gym being someone who's kind of cleanly conscious, and if a lot of people aren't, and you are, that sucks for you. You may want to go to Orange Theory because they're more cleanly and they win here. I just real quick, the least cleanly was considered to be LA Fitness, and the most cleanly was Equinox, and that was the very prestigious, fancy gym brand. So, of course, they're going to have a premium on maintenance and cleanliness. But let's get back to this championship. Category 13. Once again, this is not good for Snap Fitness because this is going to be the classes, which Orange Theory is going to win once again. So they win 4-2. They are the championship. But I want to say that there's a big distinction here. Snap Fitness, once again, thank you for making it this far. Why did I say it like that? If you want affordability, kind of a go-to gym sort of thing, flexible hours, Snap Fitness, Anytime Fitness, Planet Fitness, even Crunch Fitness, all are probably pretty good and similar to one another. Snap Fitness being the best probably that we determined out of those type. But if you want a more structured, clean, class training style gym, Orange Theory seems to be a good front runner at an overall affordable price too. So if you want more laid back and do your own thing, Snap Fitness. If you want something more structured and do with other people, I'd say Orange Fitness. Either way, change your lives. All right, lives, fitness lives. Go work out, get on the grind, better yourself this year. 2025 is our year, y'all. Let's do it. Let's get the muscles. I would flex for y'all, but it's cold as hell in here. But maybe if y'all made it this far, I can reward y'all with a little, get them gains, all right? She ain't perfect, but I've been working at it this year. All right, get them muscles, y'all. Anyways, hit me with that like button once again. Join the Southern Woods community, and I'll see you on the next one. Southern Woods out.